Welcome to Expert Tips. I'm Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K, and today we're highlighting how you can become a better defender in NBA 2K25. To guard the player closest to the ball...
Coming right up, the Pistons take it on the Bulls. For the Detroit Pistons, it's been a tough road for this team so far. But tonight, they'll have the energy of the crowd on their side, and they'll look to ride it to victory. Bulls, Pistons is next, right after this. Welcome to another Groundhog Day NBA game. Shadows or not, it's time to get it going. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. They've got Williams. He's out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Levine in at the 2. And for the Pistons, Cunningham and Ivey work together as the backcourt. Then it's Duren, then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Klintman in at the 4. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
So the Pistons will get the first possession. Ivey with the ball. Cunningham outside.
Get outside.
From about 19, they get it back. Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Pass to Levine. Williams on the wing. Outside Horton-Tucker. Champ passes to Levine. Here's Champ. Misses the 3. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, two bad ones, one good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Detroit calls timeout. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
Well, you can do a couple things with turnovers. They committed too many, and then they didn't force enough. So a tough go in that category.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Ivey. Now here's Cunningham. And it's off from three-point range.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
I know they've had a lot of high draft picks, Grant. The Pistons are still fitting everything together.
Yeah, and we've seen plenty of rebuilding teams go through struggles, and then suddenly everything clicks. But you have to have experience mixed in with the youth.
That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Levine. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
Now here's Cunningham. He's covered closely. Pass to Klintman. To halt the run. Cade Cunningham. That one's good.
Yeah, feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1 for 4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
Now here's Williams. Here's Champ. Another 3 for Chicago.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. great execution and attention to detail.
Cunningham, left side. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. Let's look at the best shooting teams in the association. Number 1, Chicago.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
And Cade getting up that time.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Chicago has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. LaVine with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Outside LaVine. Pass to Champ. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Chicago.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Now here's Cunningham. Defense right on him. And here's Hardaway. From 13, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Yeah, whenever he's got a little room, the ball's in his hands, Hardaway Jr. looking to score.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Detroit calls timeout.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are old. Always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
It's a completely new group for the Pistons. Here's Sasser. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas. Here's the 3. No good. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. LaVine passes to Dosunmu. Here's Champ. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Sasser. It's hauled in by White.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Jam, good.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. Pistons trail by 8. Tipped away. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Pass to Dosunmu. Let's go with a three. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Stewart. Back to Thompson. 15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. They need this. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
We've got Isaiah Stewart. Malik Beasley is out there with Marcus Sasser. Then it's Bruce Brown, and it's Klintman in at the four-man position. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Raptors got the job done. He finished with 60 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Ivy's checked in for the Pistons. Cunningham. So both teams changing it up here. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Three-pointer off the mark. Pistons trail by 15. Pass to Hardaway. Smith with the rebound. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Jam, good.
Giddey's intelligence grows by leaps and bounds game after game. Great vision and a nice rapid-fire decision.
Now here's Sasser. No made baskets yet. And again, the Pistons missing. To the inside, Giddey. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, Josh Giddey showing you he can get up.
Pass to Moore. And he goes in for the dunk.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Champ. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lets it fly. Sasser gets the bucket.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Chicago leading by 19. Offline with a three. Smith against Hardaway. To the paint with 4 on the clock. And the dunk by Duren.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Here's Terry. No good on the buzzer beater. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Bulls leading by 17. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Chicago leading by 17. And so in the game for the Bulls, we've got Zach LaVine. Talen Horton-Tucker is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Phillips in at the 5, roaming the paint. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
On the wing, Ivy. He's covered by LaVine. Here's Klintman. Cunningham. Second chance shot. Chicago with a rebound. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Champ can't hit.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Lets the 3 fly. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 7 tonight. LaVine against Ivy. Pass to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Duren, one of the league's most powerful players. He doesn't mess around close to the basket.
Chicago leading by 18. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes, and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allie.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call?
He got it again! Sensational!
Once again, he's hit the 40-point mark as he has been nothing short of stellar all season long.
And now he has moved into 3rd all-time for most 40-point games in a single season. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Fans, give a big round of applause for your Pistons dance team.
For the Pistons, Stewart.
Substitution on the court.
Up in time. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead.
75.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Ivy and Hardaway Jr., they're the 2 and the 3. Jalen Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Sasser in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Horton-Tucker, the pass to Champ. From behind the arc. Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Sasser outside. From the arc. And it's Isaiah Stewart with a foul. That's his first foul. Sasser gets the bucket.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Bulls leading by 21. Pass to Champ. Shot from the top of the key. Duren with the rebound.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And the Bulls shooting a fantastic 57%. Champ. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal
Well,
foul.
Brendan, a players' league. You think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, B.A. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment, after all. But you got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow.
And Detroit making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. Phillips is checked in for Chicago. Williams comes in for Giddey. Pass to Champ. Here's Phillips. Covered by Duren. Outside, Williams. Here's Champ. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Here's Cunningham. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, Cade, hard to stop. He's got his motor revved high tonight.
Bulls leading by 23. On the wing, Levine. Here's Champ. And good. There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Yes, it's good. Cunningham's got 4 points this quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Chicago has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Ivy. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Terry's checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for Williams. No good on the second free throw.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Ivy against Ball. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
The Bulls have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Phillips. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
The assist goes to
Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Ivy outside. Here's more. And again, the Pistons missing.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Count the basket.
24.
Champ's got 58.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Down low. Here's Thompson. They get the rebound. No good. Unable to win this run.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bulls.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And certainly a point of pride. They've now won 50 games this year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Champ.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so here is Chicago. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Ball passes to Champ. Back to Ball. Here's Champ. Puts up a three. Unable to get that one. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
If you're looking to get some steals, try pressing the steal button to poke the ball away from players with poor ball control. Timing is crucial. If you mistime the steal attempt, you're likely to foul or get beat off the dribble. So be sure to primarily attempt steals when the ball handler is over-dribbling or leaving the ball exposed. With the intensity trigger released, you can still use the right stick to control whether you reach with your left or right hand, which gives you a slight bonus for selecting the correct hand when trying to poke the ball free. The right stick is also incredibly useful for interior defense. When defending a big under the rim or trying to put a body on a slasher, hold the right stick toward the shooter for a vertical contest to try and force a difficult contact layup. You can also hold left or right to attempt a layup strip. Try and pick your spots when using either of these options, because they could lead to a shooting foul. If you want to keep your player on the floor and play more conservative hands-up defense, you'll want to hold the right stick away from the shooter when he goes up for the shot. One last tip is to pay attention to the 3 adrenaline bars in your player indicator. Every time you attempt to steal or block, you'll consume one of the bars. When they're all used up, your defensive attributes will drop severely, making you much less effective for the rest of the possession, so use your energy wisely. That's it for now. Get out there and put the clamps on your opponent.
Hey girl, hey! What's up, guys? It's your girl Boom, and I hope everybody is enjoying this holiday season. Enjoy.
Now, introducing the starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls. In the middle, standing 6'8", number 50.
It's the NBA. So the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Rozier. He's out there with Tyler Hero. Kevin Love out there with Butler. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 slot. And for Chicago, Talen Horton-Tucker out there with Williams. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Champ. And it's Phillips in at the 5 spot. So here we are, Stan, with the trade deadline in the rear-view mirror. It's come and gone. Some players are definitely, don't you think, breathing a sigh of relief?
Kevin, it was my favorite day of the season, the day after the trade deadline, because players get distracted by all the rumors. Now they can get back to focusing on basketball, and everybody knows now this is our team going forward.
Champ, the pass to LaVine. Here's Champ. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, LaVine is out there to finish plays, but if a guy is open, he'll make the extra pass.
And here is Butler. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Hands it from downtown.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Champ.
He's been absolutely electric for his team. The way he's been able to finish plays and just take a hold of the offense at that off-guard spot is more than deserving of recognition.
Now here's LaVine, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. The shot by Williams, no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Butler kicks to Hero. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Champ, good on the three-point shot. Champ's got 9 points.
Head always on a swivel. LaVine making things happen with his passing.
For Miami, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And staying a positive for the Bulls over the last couple of seasons. They've really done a good job of taking care of the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, that's been an emphasis for them. You don't want to beat yourself. So you look up and down the roster, it's a pretty disciplined group. But it's also the kind of thing that can change from year to year.
Here's Champ after the Heat pick up 2. Shot clock at 6. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And that's 12 points for Champ.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And the Heat, another 3.
A pretty talented distributor. Tyler Hero isn't one to force his own look.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. Now, I asked Coach what the game plan was when it comes to defending Jimmy Butler, and he said to me, we have to make sure we match his energy level. Jimmy is one of those guys that goes all out every second. We want our guys to do the same on D. It won't be easy, but they think they found a way to contain him. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Champ's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Highsmith, count it. He's got 7.
And Butler is somewhat. Any coach would love to have. You see why with passes like these.
Here's Champ. Makes it off the glass. 16 points for Champ.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Poked away. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for Bam Adebayo.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Here's Phillips. Still without a basket. Here's Champ. Buries the long-range jumper.
Only one miss in his first 8 attempts, coming out of the gate strong.
Now, Hero. 23 points his last outing.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And a wide open look for Hero. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Champ's shot is off. So Rozier will bring it up for Miami. They trail by 9 points. Butler finds Hero to the paint. Here's Love, and Love throws it down.
Wow, look at Kevin Love attacking the rim, using his height to get up there.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Champ. Three-pointer. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 4 assists in the game. The Heat trail by 10. To the middle. Kicks it out to Hero. And it's off from three-point range.
I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And the pass to Champ. Releases. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
For Miami, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Rozier, the pass to Love. There's Hero with the 3. Horton Tucker with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game and going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And they swept this team in the regular season a year ago. Pretty impressive considering these teams were basically the same in the standings.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Chicago. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, the Heat just need to take it a game at a time.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
Well, that's why we play the games. Talent on paper is one thing, but it's what you do once you get between the lines that ultimately matters.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Butler getting something right at the rim, and he says, thank you very much.
And Chicago has possession after the Heat pick up two. Pass to Dosunmu. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
The Heat trail by 11. Butler feeling out a bit. Passes it to Burks. There's the three. Keeps it alive. Rebound by Smith. The Bulls leading by 8. All out there with Champ. Then it's Terry. Then it's Williams. And it's Phillips in at the 4 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Hero against Ball. Over in the corner, Rozier. Here's Jovic. Outside for Robinson. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, this is Robinson at his best. He can really do damage off the catch.
Outside, Ball. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Upside Terry. 5 to shoot. Here's Champ. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Champ's got 27.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And the basket by Rozier.
And Rozier knocking down his own triple. Terry never steps down. More than confident.
This league, Stan, and you've watched it and coached it for years, has the best players in the entire world. And some guys, though, can kind of be overlooked. Like Terry Rozier, for instance.
Yeah, look, here's a guy who's averaged 28 points a game. He can create offense for other people. He plays hard, was an outstanding defender early in his career. He's an important piece for any team he's on.
And what speed, and Stan, what athleticism.
Yeah, no question about it. This guy's somebody who shouldn't be under the radar.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Ball with it. We saw him with 10 points last game. Here's Champ. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And that's now 33 points for Champ.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from 3-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Champ, in their last matchup against Detroit, had a huge game. He contributed 61 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Here's Hero, following the three-point basket by Chicago. Love outside. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Excellent D there from Ball. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. They've led by as many as 14 points.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
The Heat trail by 11. Now Hero. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
And the Bulls call timeout here. Well, Stan, as a former coach, I imagine it has to be hard for you to watch basketball as a fan.
Well, it is. It's very hard, almost impossible. I'm almost always watching from a coach's standpoint, an X and O standpoint. But I will say, even when I was standing on the sidelines, NBA players are so good that you have fan moments even while you're coaching.
It seems like every game we see something we've never seen before, right?
I can remember turning around to my assistants and saying, can you believe that?
The Bulls leading by 9. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Fires from way outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
And that one misses. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And, Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And, Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Now, Hero. They get it back. Love, and the dunk by Love.
Yeah, grinding for second chance points. Love's been that grinder his whole career.
Lets it go with a 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Heat trail by 14. Here's Rozier. 8 points for him. That one, no good. Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Robinson. Horton Tucker, the pass to Champ. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high-percentage looks.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass the ball. And the layup's good off the glass. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
The Heat trail by 19. Outside, Hero. Love looking around. Here's Rozier. That falls. Great assist by Love. Rozier's got 10 points in the game.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Now here's Williams. He's got 7. The offensive rebound. The shot's good from Horton Tucker.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
The Heat have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Outside Rozier. A wide open look for Love. Off target from three-point range.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Hits it from three-point range. Champ's got 42 in the game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Ball against Hero. Excellent D there from Ball.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Here's Champ. And the 3 off target. The Heat shooting 41% from the field in the second quarter up to this point. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Ball, the pass to Champ. The pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Champ. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. Smith grabs the miss. And Miami shooting in this game 45%. Robinson misses.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Williams, that's good.
And just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And you were just talking about this, Coach. Patrick Williams, a guy with loads of potential.
Yeah, Kevin, he's had to deal with a lot of injuries here early in his career. Sometimes he tends to disappear in games, but when he's got it going, this guy has a chance to be a really good 3-and-D player.
It'll be fun to see where he takes his game. Chicago with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
On the court for the Heat, we've got Tyler Hero. Also, Terry Rozier out there. Butler out there with Kevin Love. And it's Highsmith in at the four-man position. Now, Hero has to Love. Chicago grabs the miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Phillips. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Bulls lead by 21.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jimmy Butler remains the Heat's franchise player. He says, the confidence my teammates and my coaches put in me, it's a lot. They hype me up out there and I just go play. I try everything in my power to make sure that we win. They trust me with everything. Kevin, he's earned that faith.
At NBA, he tends to deliver in the biggest moments, and always has. Hey, we thank you for that report. Rozier, the pass to Love. Again, Love missing.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. This one for three. Another three for Chicago.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Butler, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. When it comes to players who like having fun, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
At the line for the Heat.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And he makes the first. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top two or three that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
Now, here's Rozier. He's got 10. There's Hero with the three. Rebound collected by Levine.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And he jams it right over Kevin Love. Wow.
Well, that's the multi-time dunk contest champ, Zach LaVine, reminding us of what he can do.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Butler dishes to Love. Love draws the double. Down low, Rozier. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Yeah, and they're able to get their first bucket of the second half after 4 straight misses.
Passes to Horton Tucker. Here's Champ. He's covered by Hero. And another one. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
So Rozier will bring it up for Miami. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Shots good by Hero.
Well, there's the answer from Hero. one of the best from three-point range in the league.
Over to the left wing. Horton Tucker, the pass to Levine. He's feeling it. And Rozier pulls it down.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Hero, no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Miami's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Levine against Rozier. Drives to the hoop. Rebound by the Bulls. Phillips has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Horton Tucker, the pass to Champ. Jacks up a 3, and that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Heat have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Now a timeout called by Miami. We've seen Champ really having a great game.
Well, now the question is, how do you scheme this guy? Try to take the ball out of his hands? Bring a second defender? I'm curious to see what they do.
Got a moment here. Let's now see who the league's top scorers are. When you look at Champ, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
The putback is no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
He kicks to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Champ. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Donovan.
Now here's Levine after Terry Rozier's miss. Champ's shot is off. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that
shot. Here's Phillips. Here's Champ. And good! He hits it again. That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Miami with the ball. And they double up Butler. Here's Hero. Plenty of space. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Yeah, no time needed for Hero. He's always ready to fire.
Phillips, the pass to Horton Tucker. Shots good by Champ.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Now, Hero. 9 points in the game so far. Butler passes to Jovic. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Such nice work from Butler off the bench.
Here's Champ. Good, that's another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And Champ gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Heat making a switch here. Brooks is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
To the inside. Here's Hero. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Hero's got 11 points.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Here's Champ. Misses the three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
A shot by Burks. Nobody around. No good with the triple. The Bulls shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Pass to Champ. It's White on the wing. Fires from deep. Good. Another from three.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Terry against Hero. Terry the pass to Champ. It's up a three. And again for three.
He is unstoppable here. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands GA by himself for third place in most threes all time.
3 points. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Smith, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
To the middle, here's Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
The assist.
Butler's got his 8th assist in the game.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
Dan, you know, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his game. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? We want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly. Chicago making some changes. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Levine, and Josh Giddey's subbed in for Champ. And here are the Bulls now. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. On the wing, Terry, defended by Butler. Nice shot by Terry.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Here's Jovic. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Burks can't get it to go.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like getting physical, challenging the defense.
For Chicago, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better.
And he's good on the second. 24 seconds left in the third. Giddey against Burks. Six to shoot. Butler. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Happy holidays, everyone. Scott Moak here, PA announcer for the Sacramento Kings. Back for your top plays. Here are this week's contenders. Your first choice, a dribbling clinic from Stax Hefner in the theater. Swerves past the swipe attempt, then goes back upstream to dribble through the legs of the defense before rising up to dunk it home. What a theatrical journey it was, all the way to Dunk City. Moving over to the rack with HGB. Down by 2 with only 3.3 to go. Collects the deflection, finds a small window to shoot, and sinks it. 3 defenders are in the airspace, but zaps the shot for 36 of their team's 66 points. An edge-of-your-seat game winner. Vote now for your favorite play. As you capture your best highlights, send them in with your gamer tag and the hashtag 2KTVWow. Have a happy and healthy holiday, everyone. Gotta go decorate my King's cutout cookies. I made purple and white icing. See ya!
The perfect build for NBA 2K25 can be an adventure, and you might change your mind about what you want once you're on the court.
Luckily, the Rebirth Quest gives you the chance to jumpstart new builds. Go find Ronnie 2K in the city, and the quest will be automatically completed when you reach a 90 overall rating.
All new builds from that point have the option to start at 90 overall or higher as you reach those levels. And with that new build, all of your badges will start off at silver, giving you an edge in testing out the perfect player going forward.
Need more defense? Not fast enough? Rebirth is an awesome way to make minor tweaks to a build you do like, or go a completely different direction and make a completely new player. Find what works for you and become a more effective player quicker than ever.
Enjoy that builder, go out there, get reborn, and find that unstoppable build in NBA 2K25.
Welcome back to Expert Tips. I'm Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K, and there are a number of major improvements when it comes to shooting in NBA 2K25. So let's get into it. You can use either the shot button or pro stick for jumpers, layups, and dunks. Generally, if you're new to 2K, I'd say start off with just using the button. But as you get better and want to expand your arsenal, there are a lot more tools at your disposal if you use the pro stick. When you start a shot, you'll see the new arrow shot meter animate on screen. For a perfect green release, you'll have to release your shot exactly when the small arrow reaches the large one. The best way to master shooting is just lots of reps. So jump into the all-new Learn 2K mode from the main menu and get up a ton of shots. You can also navigate to the new Customize HUD menu to personalize just about every on-screen element, including the shot meter, green release animation, player indicator, shot feedback, and more. This year, we're giving you more customization over the risk versus reward of shot timing with a new controller setting called Shot Timing Profile. There's also one for layups. Here, you can determine how much your shot timing affects your makes and misses in game. Difficulty-based will automatically adjust to match the difficulty you are playing. Real player percentage means no timing is required, and all jump shots are based on real player percentages. And new to 2K25 are 3 additional options: low risk reward, normal risk reward, and high risk reward. Low risk reward means jump shot timing only has a small impact on your shot chances, while coverage and player ratings are more important. Normal risk reward speaks for itself and is most similar to previous 2Ks. If you're a certified sharpshooter, high risk reward might be for you, as jump shot timing considerably affects the shot outcome. You'll have a higher chance of making shots with great timing, but also a higher chance of missing.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And here were the Bulls earlier, filling into the arena. A serious look on their faces, knowing it always takes a big effort to pick up a road win in the NBA. great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Patrick Williams out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Champ in at the 1. And for the Timberwolves, Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Julius Randle. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. And how much fun is it to watch these guys move the basketball, Clark?
Well, they've got two main ingredients. One, you've got to have a system that demands unselfishness. And then you need players that are willing to play unselfishly. And they've got both of those things.
So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. Conley passes to Alexander Walker. Randle outside. Pass to Conley. This one for 3. Nails it from 3.
Nice to see Conley receive the dime for once. He's normally the one dropping down.
Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Outside Reed. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, it's been a rougher year than he expected at the line, guys. I mean, he's seen the numbers dropping off for him this year.
And playoff success has been rare in Minnesota. Last year was the first series win in 20 years, Clark.
How about this fact? That was LeBron's rookie season, 2004 BA. That's the last time the Timberwolves advanced in the playoffs. So T-Wolves fans, I think, really savored the trip to the conference finals and are looking for more from this group going forward.
And stolen by Edwards. Inside, here's Randle. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Phillips. Outside for LaVine. Pass to Williams. Here's Champ. Releases. Gets to the corner and hits it.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Edwards against LaVine. And they call an illegal screen here. And as we're halfway through the season, let's see how the power rankings are shaking out. Taking a look at Minnesota, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Bulls, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some critics have said they're playing way above their heads, but I think we're just learning how great this team is.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Edwards against LaVine. Edwards, a pass to Reed. Kept alive by Minnesota. Here's Randall. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Up top, Horton Tucker, covered by Alexander Walker. Here's Champ. Hits the trifecta. Champ's got 5 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Minnesota calls time here. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Yeah, and, you know, those losses really hurt. When you can't get anything going your way, everything going against you, very frustrating.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Reed. The rebound by Phillips.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Horton Tucker. That one's wide left. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Alexander Walker, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Another dime in the stellar career of dime dropping by Mike Conley. I tell you, he's dropped thousands of dimes in his career.
Now here's Levine. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Williams against Conley. And the trade deadline is in the rearview mirror, Clark. The All-Star game is quickly approaching.
You know, from players to coaches to announcers, B.A., we all look forward to that break, the All-Star break. It's a great time to reset, to re-energize, to recharge, and to get mentally prepared for what's next.
And he knocks down the first one.
Tell you what, Conley may not be in his prime from an age standpoint, but I tell you, he is still tremendous as a floor leader, general, and he's a stabilizing presence on this team.
McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Dillingham comes in for Alexander Walker. And so he hits both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Champ passes to Dosunmu. Here's White. Here's Champ. He's guarded by Conley. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. Champ's got 8 points.
Hasn't taken him any time to get into a groove. 3 or 4 to start things off.
Pass to Conley. Randall with it. Covered by Smith. From 12 feet. Randall can't hit.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
Here's Champ. Another 3 for Chicago. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Conley passes to Randall. Here's Dillingham. Outside Edwards. The 3. The shot by Conley. No good.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Champ. The 3 ball. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Conley. Randall, pass to Conley. No good again that time.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Now here's Dosunmu. No points so far. And it's in there.
Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
And Minnesota calls time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Minnesota with some changes. Konchar, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. And a change for the Bulls. Giddey's checked in. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he drives in. Dillingham, no good. Chicago leading by 8. And he lobs it up top. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Randall with a steal. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Chicago ahead, up 10. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Please give a big round of applause for your Timberwolves.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
We've got Dante DiVincenzo, Naz Reid out there with McDaniels. Then it's John Konchar, and it's Alexander Walker in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. On target from range.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, they're...
He's checked in for Minnesota. Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. Outside, Alexander Walker. It's McDaniels on the wing. He's covered by Levine. McDaniels can't hit.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Pass to Champ. On the wing, Levine. Here's Champ. McDaniels covering. Champ. That three's off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Edwards, the pass to Alexander Walker. And here's Reid. Right side, Conley. McDaniels with it. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Rocking him right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniels.
And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And Ball throws it down.
Hey, he's always looking to go downhill, and when he's on the attack, he's going for the dunk.
Here's Conley. He has 6. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Inside, Edwards lays it in.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation, but over and back.
They've done a lot of good things today, but one area they need to improve is their ball security.
Julius Randle's checked in for McDaniels. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Terry comes in for Horton Tucker. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Outside, Alexander Walker. Reed in the post. He's against Smith. Reed can't hit.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Edwards for 3. Minnesota again missing. Chicago leading by 17. Pass to Terry. Here's Champ. Outside Levine. Here's Champ. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Champ's got 19 points.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Heat had a huge game. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. A legendary performance that will be talked about for years to come. Unless he's able to do it again tonight. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Out left to the wing. Pass the ball. Here's Champ. Clock at 6. 4-3. Pure from 3-point range. He's got 22.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back after this word. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes? challenge.
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating. And trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. They've got Williams. He's out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Champ in at the point. Randall, the pass to Conley. And here's Alexander Walker, defended by Horton-Tucker. Here's Randall. Chicago with a rebound. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game, and that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Back to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up with authority.
Here's Champ. He's got 25. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Look at the turnover situation, guys. And it's not been that bad. Just a handful. And when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Conley. White, he's checked in for Chicago. And he makes it. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, I like to see when guards come inside. DiVincenzo trying to send a message with that hoop.
Champ passes to Williams. White on the wing. Here's Champ. DiVincenzo covering. Champ, good.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
For 3, DiVincenzo. He's off on that one. Bulls leading by 20. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Outside, DiVincenzo tries from 6 feet. White with the steal. Pass to Champ. Back to White. Here's Champ. Outside White. Here's Champ. Another 3 for Chicago.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Reed's got 4 points in the quarter.
Saving that trip. Naz Reid turning a miss into a bucket.
Pass to White.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Champ. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And here's Edwards. 7 points in the game. And Minnesota calls time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Minnesota. Conchar comes in for Reed. And Dillingham subbed in for Anthony Edwards. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. The Sumu comes in for Horton Tucker. The Bulls on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Hey, guys, arguably the most exciting move on draft night was the Wolves trading up to acquire Rob Dillingham with the number 8 pick. Dillingham is known as the top shot creator in this rookie class, but defense has been something to keep an eye on. So where better to go than an elite defensive team that needed just another player to take them over the top offensively? The Wolves look at Rob Dillingham as a potential point guard of the future to replace Mike Conley Jr., guys.
A big test. Shams, thank you. Here are the Bulls with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Randall with a steal. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Chicago with a rebound.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Free throw drops for Williams. Both good from the line that time. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Randall with a steal. Conchar outside. To the inside. Randall, good. Randall's gotten his first bucket of the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's DeSumo. Cashes it in from 11 feet.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming. Attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Down low. Here's Randall. It's hauled in by White.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
One second left. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Bulls opening up a huge gap. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. So long, everyone.
Your preference. 2K25 also features 3 new major shooting features: signature go-to shots, rhythm shooting, and shot canceling. To perform a player's go-to shot, move and hold the right stick straight up. The player
On the floor for the visiting at center. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The athletic front court pair, Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. And for Chicago, they've got Patrick Williams, Champ out there with Levine. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Phillips in at the center position. And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning it.
Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Over Levine, and Caldwell-Pope gets the basket.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. At that time, working inside.
Here's Champ. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Curry attacking. Another shot. Goes up again. A rebound by Phillips.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting. There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something out that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Curry finds Wiggins. Back to Curry. Outside, Kuminga. 4 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. That shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1-for-5 shooting.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Back to Wiggins. Kuminga against Williams. Kuminga kicks to Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe. And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. The shot's good. Champ's got 12.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
So it's the Warriors now, trailing by 10. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of the scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. And look at Chicago. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific.
And looking at Chicago, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
Well, they had a plan coming into this year, and they stuck with it, and it's worked out to perfection.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
And he uses the glass on the lane. He has 5.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. We talked about the daunting task of facing Steph Curry. Coach said, Curry makes your entire 5 guard him. Steph might be the best conditioned player in the league. He is constantly moving. It makes him so difficult to track. So, of course, it's not just Curry shooting that presents problems. Guys?
Thank you, David. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Bulls.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Williams passes to Champ. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. It's a 13-point game. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
Right side, Williams. Outside, Levine. Right at the free throw line. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
Curry with a wide open look. Rebound by Williams.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Bucket is good. And now 24 points for Champ.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Warriors trail by 15. It's Curry outside. They grab their own miss. And Kuminga throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Sinks the three-pointer. Champ's got 27 points.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Curry outside. A second chance effort. Here's Jackson Davis. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Payton is out there with here for the Bulls. Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Looney. Kuminga comes in for Payton. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Stephen Curry in for Dennis Schroeder. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow. And there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Back to Curry. Outside, Kuminga.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Personal foul. Fourth team.
And, Richard, you just get the feeling that Jonathan Kuminga is finally starting to hit his stride, don't you?
It is all about opportunity in this league, Kevin. With more playing time and scoring chances, Kuminga has really blossomed, and he is not done getting better.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
He hits the second from the line. There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Champ, in their last matchup against the Timberwolves, was a driven player. He dropped in 36 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. Just a fantastic night for him. A guy he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
David in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Shots good by Champ.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Pass to Moody. Here's Jackson-Davis. And it's Kuminga at the elbow. Clock at 6. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Back to Kuminga. Here's Jackson-Davis. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Phillips. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 6 assists in the game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's Chicago delivering the blowout from the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Zach LaVine is out there with Champ. Then there's Patrick Williams. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Phillips in at the 5 down low. Here's Champ, guarded by Curry. The pass to Champ. Here's the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Champ's got 35.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
This Warriors squad struggled. Curry outside. Another three for Golden State.
What a response from Curry. Gotta know he's coming for his revenge.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Champ. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. That one falls.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
It's Curry outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Wiggins. Outside for Curry. Offline with his three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Champ. That one drops for him. Champ's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Curry from deep three-point land. Another miss by Curry.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Curry on the wing. Floats it up for Kuminga. Hammers the alley-oop through.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen. Simply because how he changed the game. Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Timeout called the Warriors. We've seen Champ really having a great game.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
Different look here for the Warriors.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Horton Tucker.
Golden State foul. Trace Jackson-Davis.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Chicago.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. Then it's Curry. And it's Schroeder in at the two-guard spot.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
From past the arc, and he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot from Champ. Champ's got 43 points.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Curry outside. It's all in by the Bulls.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Passes it to Horton Tucker. To the paint. Here's Champ, guarded by Curry. Shot's good by Champ. Champ's got 45 points. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Now here's Caldwell-Pope, defended by Horton Tucker. Outside Curry, from deep. And it's White with the rebound. It's stolen by Kuminga. White with the defensive effort. The Bulls leading by 20. Here's Champ. Warriors with the rebound. Kuminga's got his fourth rebound in this one. Curry dishes to Kuminga. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Banked in off the glass.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Out to the right wing. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Champ. And it's good from the elbow. Champ's got 47 points.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Kuminga against Levine. Kuminga the pass to Schroeder. Misses the baby hook. Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. They get it again. Here's Phillips. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Schroeder kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Here's Curry with the three. Kept alive. Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. And another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Champ.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
He feeds it to Caldwell Pope, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And Caldwell Pope, explosive off the floor. He can catch you unawares with his dunking.
White against Schroeder. Over to the wing, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Warriors ball. Substitution on the court.
"15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jackson Davis. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Connects again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making GA look all too easy right now. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
It's going in.
Great game. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do. One more. Just like that. Now we're rolling.
Let's go. Way to grab that, Boots. We always be ready. Let's do this. This is a piece of cake, baby. Way to finish that!
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Shut up! We're here.